Welcome, listeners, to PhD Lyrics, overanalyzing the songs you shower to.
Where we apply, shall we say, excessive intellectual rigor to pop.
Indeed. And today our focus is Eden Golan's Hurricane, Israel's Eurovision 2024 entry. We're planning let's call it a textural excavation.
We aim to dissect its emotional landscape through the perhaps slightly unconventional lens of post-structuralist thought. Why not?
Why not, indeed? So let's jump right in. The opening, writer of my symphony, play with me.
Straight away, that writer of my symphony, it's loaded, isn't it? Are we talking God, fate, the creative subconscious?
And play with me. It's not just playful. It feels like a plea, a demand for engagement from this controlling entity.
Followed by look into my eyes and see. That's quite direct. A call for, profound recognition. Almost a Lacanian gaze moment, perhaps.
Perhaps. Then it shifts. People walk away but never say goodbye. Someone stole the moon tonight, took my light.
Ah, the unsaid goodbye. That resonates, doesn't it? It speaks to unresolved connection, maybe even a sort of ambient existential loneliness.
And the theft metaphor, stole the moon, took my light. It's so potent. It's not just sadness. It's like a fundamental loss of orientation, a void.
Like a mythological trope almost. The very heavens are disrupted, reflecting this inner turmoil. Deep darkness.
Moving on. Everything is black and white. Who's the fool who told you boys don't cry?
Well, the black and white imagery.
Oh.
It's very stark, very binary. It's just a kind of forced simplicity on complex emotions, maybe.
Right, and then immediately pivoting to challenge gender norms with, who's the fool who told you boys don't cry? That's quite a statement.
It is. A direct confrontation of those, societal scripts. Quite pointed.
Then we get this interesting sequence. Hours and hours and powers. Life is no game, but it's ours. While the time goes wild, every day I'm losing my mind. Hours and hours, empowers. There's this strange contradiction there, isn't there? Endurance leading to strength, but then time goes wild and losing my mind. It feels like the empowerment is maybe fragile or comes at a cost.
Exactly. And life is no game, but it's ours. That has a certain, let's say, Sartrean weight to it. Radical freedom, but also, the burden of it all.
Leading inevitably to the core metaphor, the hurricane.
Yes. Clearly not just meteorological. It's symbolic of massive upheaval, personal, societal, whatever it might be.
And the line, dancing in the storm, I got nothing to hide. There's a kind of defiant acceptance there, almost Nietzschean, embracing the chaos.
Finding strength in that vulnerability, yes, but then immediately followed by the plea.
Baby, promise me you'll hold me again. I'm still broken from this hurricane, and that repetition.
It underscores the trauma, the lasting damage. Right?
Yeah.
The storm might be survivable, but it leaves scars. It's a cry for connection, for safety.
And that final assertion, we shall pass, but love will never die. It's quite a grand statement, trying to find something enduring amidst all the chaos and, mortality.
A sort of anchor in the storm, perhaps. A universal truth sought amidst personal pain.
And then briefly, the Hebrew lines. Ime, sime, no need for big words, only prayers.
Which is fascinating, given our very wordy analysis here.
Quite. It's like acknowledging the limits of language, isn't it? Turning to something more fundamental, prayer, when words fail.
Shea or shay. Even if it's hard to see, you always leave me one small light.
A tiny flicker of hope persisting even in the darkness. It grounds the grandiosity somewhat.
A poignant counterpoint.
So, summing up our rather intensive reading, Hurricane appears to be a complex tapestry weaving existential dread, the struggle against chaos, and a persistent, if battered, hope for love and connection.
Beneath the surface, quite profound, wouldn't you say?
We certainly think so. That's all we have time for on PhD Lyrics. Do like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of overthinking. Until next time, remember...
Baby, promise me you'll hold